Hey, I'm Todd Doherty, Member of Parliament for Caribou Prince George, and I'm standing here overlooking the CN rail yards here in Prince George. You know that every day over 900,000 tons of goods and products are shipped on our railways. Every day, whether it's our ports and our airports, our roadways, they connect people and they connect goods all across our country and to the world. And watching what we've been seeing in terms of the roadblocks, the blockages on our ports and our railways is really, it's crazy to see this. Well, a group of economic disruptors from not even our own country are now negatively influencing and having an enormous impact on our economy. And where's our minister? Where's our Prime Minister? We're at a crisis right now where we have allowed organized activists, foreign activists, a small group of foreign activists, really to mobilize and disrupt our economy, really freeze our economy. And, you know, the Wetsuweten people, over 85% of the Wetsuweten voted in favor of the Coastal GasLink project. Over 20 First Nations voted in favor of this project. They voted in favor of lifting themselves up out of poverty, and they voted for economic prosperity. If you don't believe me, here's their voices.
I am Wetsuweten. I'm from the Tayu clan. Since I've been up there, I've never seen one hereditary chief up there. I've never seen on the roadblock, I only seen 2 Wetsuwetens there. These people are stopping me from going in, and they're not Wetsuwetens. And I found it really heart feeling that I have other people stopping me to work on my own. We as a nation have to stick together, and even if we don't see eye to eye, that we still have to get along. I mean, they on their part, they don't want to hear the truth. And I'm here to tell them that there is 2 sides. First of all, is that the people who are against it, they're telling their supporters and everything the non-truth. They don't want to hear the truth. And you're right. In my experience with all the people I talk with, my friends and other people, they are for it. Because our band council and our chief, they made the deal. And they were voted by the people of Morristown. I believe what they did was right.
I'm here in support of industry, whether it's forestry, logging, mining, and right now pipeline. I don't agree with the protest at all because, for one thing, it's all one-sided. It's more like one family, one little group from a family from Morristown. Most of them come from Morristown and maybe a few from Hazelton. I'm not sure of who's all there. And also the protesters that are there, a lot of them come from out of area places. There are people I've heard that are from the east of Canada, some from United States, and some that follow the protest field, throughout North America. They jump around. I don't know where they get all their money to fly around and do all these things, but I just don't agree with it. I think they brought a lot of disruption and disunity and everything to our culture. That's not the way the Wet'suwet'ens operate. We in the eastern Wet'suwet'en, we've been independent of them for many years because they don't want to really affiliate with us. They've only used us to their advantage when it was necessary. They had limited access and communication with us. So therefore, we had to take it upon ourselves, through our band chiefs and our hereditary chiefs to help bring progress to our people. And that progress is part of what's going on now with the pipeline. Our chiefs worked so long, about 6 full years. We've been part of the consultation process along with industry, environmental assessment, and we're not sellouts. We also care for the land, but we have to live a balanced lifestyle. It's not reality for every person to live out in a canvas tent.
And development, and do you think it can be done in an environmentally sustainable way?
Yes, I do. I support the resources because, like I said, we had lots of consultation. We asked a lot of questions. We walked the very ground where the LNG was going to go. We've had lots of consultation in the last 5 years or so. And we all discussed it. Elders, our band, all our band members, we agreed. We all agreed. And I have hereditary chiefs too, and they all agreed.
Our Prime Minister is jetting all over the world, doing whatever he can to get a seat on the UN Security Panel, yet he has said nothing about this crisis that is being seen all across our country. You know, the Wetsuweten and the Wetsuweten camp is just in the riding adjacent mine. But we have First Nations here, and we have non-First Nations and communities that all are looking to prosper from this project. And we have a small group that aren't even from this area that are negatively influencing these projects. Whether it's the blockade or the sit-in down at our provincial legislature, or the blockade at railways or rail crossings all across our country, it's wrong. You know, our Prime Minister and our Minister needs to stand up for the rule of law, need to enforce the rule of law. I'm Todd Doherty, Member of Parliament for Cariboo Prince George, and I'm frustrated. This isn't a First Nation versus non-First Nation issue. This is all of us coming together to add our voice to those who are looking for economic prosperity and who approve of this project.